Welcome,
What's up,
welcome.
y'all?
I hope everyone's having a fantastic
Wednesday.
Couldn't remember what day it was for a second there. That's how you know you don't currently have a job.
You're so funny.
Okay. But before we get started and say hi to everybody, chat rules: no hate speech, derogatory remarks, politics, homophobia, or spamming. No fighting, no drama. Please be kind and respect the hosts, guests, other streamers, and mods. All views expressed by us and our guests are exactly that. Our views and opinions. Don't come at us.
Don't come at me. I'm in no mood. I'm Southern.
If you want to support us before we're monetized, all the links will be popping up in chat. We have a Buy Me a Coffee, a Venmo, a Cash App. But the most important thing is please show the love, like, and subscribe. We are just over 900 subs. We're getting close to 1,000. So please like and subscribe.
Please.
If you'd like to email us, here's our email address, cultologytwins@gmail.com. And don't forget, and we have a Facebook group. Come join, hang out. We have lots of fun over there. And don't forget the merch store. We added a bunch of new stuff. And after the show yesterday, per request, we added SPTV shorts.
They are
in
so
goldenrod.
cool.
They're super
They're
cute.
so cool. And they have SPTVs all over them. They're so cute.
They're super cute. Okay.
They look stupid cute on our guest, by the way.
They would. But then again, anything would. The Dimples makes it.
True that, honey. True that.
Let's say hi to some people quick before we get overloaded by Dimple Tech. Lady Jane out. Good evening, twins, mods, and ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Our wonderful mod, DJ Nico. Hello.
Hi, darling.
Liz Ferris in the house, who is sexy with the dimples.
Who is sexy with the dimples?
Let's see here. Lady Jane out says, I love dimples. They're so cute. I met a girl once who had only one, so she got a diamond stud pierced in her cheek where the dimple should be.
How insane, and also kind of cute.
Super cute.
Super cute.
Here. Our other mod, Mandy McGee, is in the house. Hello, Mandy.
Meow.
Wonderful human.
Meow.
Nan Nancy is in the house. Hello, Nan
Hi,
Nancy. Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hi, babe.
Miss By God, Georgia. Hello, darling.
Violet.
Hello,
Hi, Violet.
Hi, darling.
Keela. Hey, babe.
Hi, babes.
Constance June. Hey.
Come on. Work. Constance June. Work.
Are you ready for it, Summer?
Yes. What?
Cinderella, night and day. It's Cinderella.
Sorry. We love you, and we love the fact that we get to sing to you every time you pop up. We love that.
Peter Anderson is poking the bear.
I'll poke you right back.
I'm scared. Do what Liz says. Smash the like, hit the subscribe.
Do what Liz says.
Do it.
Do it. Just do it. Because, we are not held responsible for her actions.
It's a true story.
We really are. She's a grown-ass woman. She can do what she wants.
And we won't be able to hold her back. She's way too strong.
Right. Yeah. Way too strong.
Susan P. Hi, ladies in chat. Hello.
Hello, Susan.
And we've got E in the house. Hi, hun. Uh-oh.
Hi, E. Sorry.
We're getting boob tech over here.
I had to do a jump and
boob smash.
Boob smash, yeah. Like the boys do in basketball, but with the boobs.
I wish you guys could see Dan's reaction to that.
Oh my
right
God,
now.
Dan is losing his mind in the back. Okay, hold on.
Okay, without further ado.
Hey, everybody. Without further ado, Dan
Liz wanted me to say this.
Okay.
Introducing the man with the greatest dimples on planet Earth. It is Dan Walks LA.
I was keeping it together until the boob smash.
Sorry. I don't have a bra.
It was everything.
Just went flying. Yeah, Alicia is the boob. We're boob tech. It's the boob tech thing.
It's all about them and flashing behind camera, but I'm all
Yes,
watch
yes,
it. I miss it
yes.
every time.
We do all that
Amazing.
shit too. But anyway,
Hi,
that's a whole
Dan.
nother.
Welcome in.
Hi, what an amazing
Hi, babes.
introduction. I need some of those SP shorts immediately.
They're super
so
cute.
So
And
cute.
they go all the way up to 5X. I was like,
Like, amazing.
Right? But
Amazing.
anybody can buy them. Anybody can wear them.
I mean, I just might get them in 5X just to wear big old baggy shorts and
I'll
just
make
be
them. I'll make a
comfy.
flag out of them. You know?
We have flags that say
Yeah.
proud SPTV
We got
protester.
everything.
We have all
And
that.
happy
have all that is.
almost 1,000 subs, you guys.
Thanks. Oh,
Oh,
and happy
thanks.
Juneteenth.
Right?
Happy Juneteenth.
I mean, just so many
Yes.
amazing things today, and hopefully we can get you over the 1,000 mark by the end of this stream.
Oh, that would be
Oh,
fun.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty
Dan
cool.
Dan with the
Let's do
big
it.
goals.
Let's do it.
Okay, Dan with the big goals. I've got spirit fingers for that.
Jazz hands.
So,
Or jazz hands.
Hi, friends.
hi. So, the first time I remember seeing you out protesting Scientology was the day of the billboard
That's right.
billboard gate.
That's
Was
right.
was that the day you started?
That was the day I started. Yeah. It had gone up a few days prior, and I saw it go viral on social media, and I'm like, this can't be real, because Scientology put the scissor lift and the cherry picker up in front of it to block it. And I was like, no way, like, no way. I have to go see this. And then, just having followed the movement for, at that point, months and months, and maybe even years, I was like, okay, like, let's just get out there, and like, I'm just gonna talk about this, see what happens. And then, like, TMZ shows up and interviews me. They didn't really do anything with that story, which was disappointing. And then Mindy and Lara found me, and it was just, that was the start.
Mindy and Laura. Oh my God.
When they rolled up, it was magical. It was just like,
yes!
It's
magic.
It was amazing.
That's a magical trio, right?
Yeah, one of my favorite moments.
I remember watching Laura's stream when she pulled up and met you, and then later on La Poubelle, I think it was either that night or the next night. I felt so bad for you. You're standing there with your sign, and then there was that unhinged lady who just kept coming in your face, and you were just standing there like, okay, I'm not sure what to do right now.
I was like, was I just assaulted? I think I was assaulted. Yes, that felt like assault. And I was just like, that was
You're
chaos.
like, this is not happening right now. This is too crazy. This is not happening. Summer, where'd you go?
Oh no.
We lost Summer. That's okay.
Summer, come back.
We'll call it
Titanic, come back. Come back.
So what's your favorite part about protesting for Scientology? Yay, she's back.
Hey, welcome back. My favorite part. I mean, there's just so
Hello?
many, but
Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Cool. Yes,
Yep.
I got
Amazing.
a FaceTime and I'm on
Oh, yeah. That happens to me all the time. Kicks me right off. It's happening again. But to answer your question, my favorite part is doing things like this, the connections that I've been making.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, damn it.
Even though she's having not such a great connection right now. Ours is strong. But
I have to
got you.
I have to text
got you.
my best friend and tell him that I am live right now.
cut the crap. Yeah.
I am my best gay friend lives in New York City and works in fashion. So if you need a number,
Ooh.
As she fixed her glasses.
I have one for you. Okay.
So,
Amazing.
okay, back to your favorite thing about protesting is all the connections. Same.
Yeah, I mean, I never expected to not only meet so many like-minded people, but I've even been able to travel to places like Austin and protest alongside amazing people there. Pearl Snappy, who was the OG inspiration for me to even start. I didn't think I could ever protest. Like, I just didn't think like I would be able to do it, or that my voice mattered, or whatever. And it's a scary thing to first get into, but once you sort of, overcome that hurdle and have the confidence and, the messaging and like you have the passion about it, then, the rest is just gravy. But It's been the connections and just the inspiration that I've been able to find from all the individual protesters and, just find my own style. It's been totally eye-opening and awakened a part of me that I just didn't know existed. And I love that. I'm learning so much about myself, and I think that's just the greatest part of it.
I also love too, in between protesting, you've been continuing to do your Dan walks,
Yeah.
like Dan walks Venice
Oh
Beach, Dan walks,
yeah.
and I get tired just watching you walk back there in the heat. To be honest with you,
And people say I walk really fast, and I promise you it's not that fast, but it does have the appearance of that.
You walk like a New Yorker.
I do. I get places, girl. I get places, but
Yes.
um,
See, like the guy who was calling me, he works for John Barbados, and he walks. He lives in the West Village, and he walks
oh.
to the store. Yeah, he lives in the West Village.
Yes, but and I love doing it because I just love sharing my experiences with other people, and sort of documenting a time and a place, because things change so quickly around here, and so it's just kind of like having a nice little time capsule of a moment that I can go back and visit. But it's also very therapeutic and relaxing. My partner and I love to go out and explore and just go to different places, just hop in the car and see where we end up. And he's gotten into it too. He's like, "Where are we going to walk this weekend?" I'm like, "Here we go. Let's do this."
Yay!
So he's starting to warm up to the protest part of my channel. But it's been a fun way to get him involved too, and just get excited about meeting people and going places.
well, I'm sure he's worried about you sometimes when you're out there. I'd be terrified. I mean, I am terrified. I've never met you before, and sometimes I'm like, no.
I'm worried for all of you all of the time.
But that's where I think streaming for me gives me that little boost of confidence and like a little sense of security, because I have people not only like help, it's recording, I have proof, there are people in real time like helping me or saying, what's going on around me. And that's been a really amazing part of it, and just adds to the feeling of security. But also you got to protect yourself, and I have like a body cam here and other things just to make sure that I'm prepared for any situation, because I mean even in yesterday's stream, as I'm sure we'll get to, weird things happen, and it's so unpredictable out there, especially in a crazy place like Hollywood. Yeah, so just it's definitely taking some convincing in terms of like having him be okay with it, having even my family be okay with it, which they're still not. But I'm doing everything that I can, and just trying to take all these recommendations and considerations, and making sure that I am safe, and that I'm doing what's best for me in the situations.
Speaking of walking fast, Lady Jane out said, question and comment. Yes, Dan. Just stream for about yesterday, and at first I thought you were on a skateboard or something. You walk so fast.
Yes.
Well, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". I do walk like a New Yorker. I mean, listen, I'm from Rhode Island. I'm an East Coaster, so like we get places, right? We get places.
Like I mean, I went to visit him back in back in the day, and his partner walked me all over the city. I mean, all over the city.
You all would hate me.
It's like, oh, we've only walked like 13 miles. Come on, keep up, girl.
And I'm like, I just left the airport in 4-inch Manolos for your ass. And you like, I'm like, and my bestie was at work, so with Ralph Lauren at the time, so. It was. I'm going off on a tangent that we don't need to go off on after the stream. But like, he walked so fast, and then like when my bestie was with me, he was like, he would slow down because he's from South Carolina too, and he would be like, "Okay, we can be ourselves now." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh no, you can't be yourself around Joe. He will walk you to filth." And I was like, "Oh," and he was like, "He goes, I know you're not used to not having a car." Because we're from South Carolina.
Oh, right.
I'm
we
not
like
from the
slow
South,
play.
But I like the slow pace. I like to enjoy my journey.
Yeah, but I and if I lived in New York, I'd be all about the walking to everywhere. And he has all these little spots that he stops on his route, and all the the Great Bagel Place with all the good bread and all the good crab cakes and all the good this and that he can just pick up and take home and make for
Yeah.
dinner.
Well,
Like,
that's what I
it's just
love about walking. And, LA gets a bad rap of nobody walks in LA, but it's not true. And like, if you actually
absolutely
do
not true.
walk, like you discover all these gems that otherwise you would just drive right past, like
Yeah.
at least walking around, you get to like really discover little nooks and crannies that, I often miss.
Well,
And
like that,
it's giving me a new perspective.
well, like that
Absolutely.
random, I don't know if it's a theme park thing that's closed behind Hollywood Boulevard there.
Yeah, the crossroads of the world, like it looks like a little Snow White village. Like that's it, just a weird, I don't even know. Like there's so many oddities and just like architectural wonders and so much. I mean, it's not old history, but there's a lot of history here, and it's just really
it's
cool.
50s and 60s history. and it's
Right,
very
which I
cool.
love, and I eat that
It's-
up, like Hollywood just smooches you on the lips every time,
It's-
you walk down the
yeah,
street,
it's early. It's mid Hollywood.
Yeah.
It's like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood kind
Yeah.
of vibe.
And slow pace of life. I'm sure I'll get sick of the chaos and the hustle and bustle of Hollywood at some point. But right now, in my lower 30s, I'm enjoying it, and it's an adventure.
I remember my lower 30s.
Oh God, me too. I was thinking, God.
Yeah,
Right now,
just
I'm
enjoying it.
Right now, I'm just trying to talk my husband into moving to Florida when he turns 55.
Yeah,
And
there we go.
So I'm gonna need you to explain to me how you've talked your man into letting you protest or being okay with you protesting, so that way I can use that to finagle my husband.
You might need to talk to him about that. But
I just need to learn your ways, sir.
Right. My ways are like, I'm doing this and that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I'm going and either coming with me or you're not.
But also like
Yeah.
not going to be stupid about it. Like there's
Yeah.
some trust there of like, all right, like fine, I'll be a little flexible because I know like you're doing everything to protect yourself. But again, a lot of things, trickle in, and it takes some convincing, but it is what it is. And he knows I'm enjoying myself, and it's done wonders for my mental health. Let me tell you, I between meeting people and then just like having a purpose and a passion and a cause, it's like, this is what it's about.
Dimples
Dimples
gets their way.
Liz. Oh, God.
So yeah.
Well.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Heather. No, I was just gonna regroup for another question.
Regroup.
Yeah,
Regrouping.
Next question.
Centering my chi.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I'm good.
So, what haven't you done yet in the world of protesting, streaming that you would like to do?
He's in his early 30s. He hasn't done a whole lot of stuff yet.
That's true, and especially since I only started in mid-March. But what haven't I done? I mean, there's a lot I haven't done. That's an interesting question. In terms of just like where I want to go with it, like I just want to keep on exposing like all these Scientology front groups. There's a lot of places that are just overlooked, places that you wouldn't even imagine
places
are Scientology.
Like
well, right.
Places
That's
like
exactly.
And in South Carolina, where it's just physical therapists.
Right.
And there's at least 5 in this town that Aaron trained. And I asked him to tell me what they were, and he wouldn't tell me.
And it's great to continue uncovering that and having conversations. And so, I just want to continue visiting as many places as I possibly can. I've been to Austin, but even in our backyard, there's a lot of places. And I need to talk to Liz Ferris and like see like where are all these front groups, like where are they located? There's a ton on the boulevard, but there's one in Glendale. There's so many in Orange and down south. So
right.
That you just wouldn't even bat an eye at until there's a psychiatric museum not far away, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And it's like, restore human rights or something like that. I'm like, and you would pass this place and be like, oh, that seems interesting, and then you get the backstory and you're like, whoa, how many people are actually going into, not many, but like this is in our backyard. All these things are in our backyard. So I just kind of want to visit as many places as I can and just keep on exposing it and having conversations with any Scientologist that's willing to either listen or, just get the message across.
Or anything. Yeah.
Well, and you have to put them on the map for the SBTV tours. So
That's right. Oh my God. How amazing would that be? I was
that would be
dying.
so much
I was
fun.
playing that whole thing out in my head. And I'm like, okay, so we're going to get little dolphin vans and we're going to create this whole tour. And
I have a 28-foot RV.
let's
We
LLC
just need,
it.
we
And
just
people
need
are
a
like, oh, it'd
truck.
be great.
We just need a truck.
Right?
All we need is a truck.
So
I've
fun.
got the house. We need
Just
the
get
truck.
everyone vests so they can
Right?
feel like they're in the Sea Org for the day.
I mean, I feel like it's already born, so we just need to make this happen. Like, screw the TMZ tours, F Sciento tours, you know?
You could do special tours out to Hemet.
Oh my God, that would be amazing. That's one place I really want to go to.
Yeah.
Gold
Yeah.
Base. That would be. I just want to see the razor wired fence, you know, and just all the crazy things going on there, and put them on lockdown for a minute.
I'm
Right.
not sure what my reaction would be at Hemet. I'm not sure if I would just go like quiet or if I would just get so angry that I would just start screaming for Bob Ferris and just like get in trouble.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Please.
Let's do
Please and thank
it.
you. Field trip? Yes. I think so. Yeah, I don't know how I would react either. And it's so interesting that you say that, because part of my intention of like joining protesting was like, I'm going to be a calm, approachable voice.
You
And then
are,
sometimes
though.
but then they just piss me off, and like the pearl snappy in me comes out, and I'm just like I mean, it just happens. They just make me so angry sometimes that you just have to, yell, but it is what it is. And there are some things I've yelled that I'm not so proud of, but
Hey, you know what? I have this innate ability to verbally destroy people when I want to, when I get that mad. And it's just like this haze goes over my face, and then as soon as I'm done, I have instant regret, and I'm like, I'm so sorry.
And
so
like
I'd be right there with you.
it's hard for me to get to that place because I'm an introvert. I'm usually like very zen, very calm, very quiet. And then all of a sudden I start screaming, and I'm like, who is this? Oh, okay. All right. Didn't know that was there.
There's Dan, and then there's Spicy Dan.
It happens. Again, learning a lot about myself, but after being told to sit down and shut up for so long in my life, and having a coming out process as a gay man, and like all this stuff, just constantly fighting for rights, like to be loud about something, to be vocal about something, and so passionate about something, like I'm not gonna not be quiet. Like I'm gonna be very loud about it. And here we
Dimples, and then there's Jim.
Dimples.
I was going to say your name backwards, then I realized what that was, and I stopped myself.
Amazing. But it's true. There are like so many sides to us that this just brings out, and it's been amazing to experience.
I mean, you poke me enough, I'm gonna react.
Indeed. How can you not?
It's the way we all work. Like,
well,
I mean, if you poke at me enough, I'm gonna break down.
And the more people I meet, and the more stories I hear about all these injustices and abuses, like, holy crap! Like, all I want to do is just scream off my balcony,
Right.
But I don't want to do that at home. But I will go do it in front of the org because I'm going to stand up for my friends.
You're fine, Heather. I can hear you.
Hello.
Heather is
okay,
worried.
good, because my computer, everyone keeps freezing on me. I just wanted to make sure my internet wasn't going out. Okay.
You're not frozen, and we're not frozen.
We're just having technical difficulties today. It's okay.
Please, I hope I don't freeze. I have the worst thumbnails. And
okay, this
freeze
is
frames.
really funny. Brian says, I don't think I could ever picture Dan as an introvert. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Shocker.
Thank you, Edgar Allan Poe. We know.
Well, here's how I identify. I'm a social introvert. So like my social battery like goes down really quickly, but like I can get by at like a party or a gathering or like this kind of thing, but like then at some point I'm like, I'm just gonna go against the wall and be with the other exhausted social introverts, That's how I function. But
I was always the life of the party, even with just a Coca-Cola in my hand.
But this is why
it's a Southern thing.
Yeah.
I don't meet a stranger. I'm like, hey, what y'all doing?
But there's that common thread, and meeting so many people through this. It's been a very interesting exercise for me, because the more I do this, the more I'm getting recognized out there, and it's like oh, okay, you know, like how do I not be
And
awkward? I'm awkward. And so like if anybody comes to meet me, like just, you know, just take it for a grain of salt. I'm sorry I'm awkward, but like I just am. But I will always give my
There's
heart and, you know, my best foot forward.
we all have parts of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
You know, we all have our own, you know, I
Yeah.
don't know how many
my own
like
quirks.
the soccer ball of
Yeah.
quirks and different, you know,
That's right.
things we react to. So, I mean, that's very understandable. And Heather,
I want to know
she's
about
got
Dan.
something on her mind.
What's your favorite color?
My favorite
Yeah.
color? Green.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you hear me?
I love green.
What's your favorite music?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, everything. I don't know if you're on a delay or whatever, but yeah, I can hear you just fine. Favorite
What's
My
your-
internet is being really weird.
Oh.
Okay. What is your favorite band or top 5? Give me 5. Give me 5.
Well,
give me 5. Give me 5.
my
5,
my
5.
loves in my life are Lord, Taylor Swift, Adele, Celine Dion.
You're a
Like
Swiftie!
sorry,
Oh my
I'm a
God!
Swiftie. I am a Swiftie. Those are my girls. Ellie Goulding. Oh my God, you know.
Oh my God. Okay,
but
I love all of those girls.
but my favorite
as well.
genre of music, I am stuck in the 80s. I love 80s music. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. George Michael.
Oh my God. Love. I would have given anything to have seen him live, but yeah, I know. Amazing. I will be your father. I know. Listen, just
No, it's all about the Freedom 90 and the and
yeah.
the Listen Without Prejudice and the video and the I mean, there's so many good ones.
There's so many. It's amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We could do this all fucking day.
Yeah, I love music. My tastes are all over the place. Oh,
Heather just left.
Heather,
Oh,
she's
God,
just
what's going
abandoned.
on?
It's okay, but
She'll be back. She'll be back. She's figuring it
Oh
out.
yeah, I'm on your team. What's going on?
What's that?
As if you couldn't tell. I love that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like I grew up with George Michael and like Depeche and
Yeah.
at the same time, like that was with my cousin, but and like The Cure and all that kind of shit. And then, and like, when I'm walking, I strap myself and I'm so straight. By the Pimps. And then it was like with my brother, it was either Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd.
Oh my God. Yeah, right.
And so
You
I
got
was
the
like,
mix.
because I couldn't drive. So they were driving me everywhere. My cousin and my brother were driving me everywhere. So I listened to what they listened to. So I became totally obsessed with George Michael. And
Good taste.
thought he was straight during the fake era. And I was like, I'm such an idiot. Because as soon as the fake thing came out, I was like,
Huh.
nah,
Yeah.
those jeans are just a wee too tight. And
There's
those
your
boots
first
are
clue.
And those boots are just a wee too fancy.
Amazing.
Like, I was just like, you know,
hey,
are you back?
Without a delay now?
Yes, much better.
Yes, we're good. Okay, good.
It's a full moon, right?
Yeah, something like that. We've just been talking about George Michael this whole time.
I mean, just our
BTS
love of
forever.
music, you know, like I grew up with so many different genres of music. My parents are all over the spectrum and just like wanted to expose us to all this amazing stuff. 80s
The
is
70s are my favorite.
I mean, the Doors, like my dad is like huge on the Doors.
Yes,
like,
the
oh my
Doors.
God.
I forgot to include the Doors in all of
you
those
know,
bands I mentioned
yeah. So
with my cousin.
music's a tough one for me to discuss. You know, every time somebody's like, "Who's your favorite band?" or your favorite song, like it's all over the place. I'm like, where do we start? You know, I have a record. literally have my parents' records here,
Collection, yeah.
literally all the vinyls, and I moved across country with them. I literally hauled that, and I love that. It's just amazing to have them, and just break them out every now and then, and just.
So you were an East Coaster?
Yeah, born and raised in Rhode Island. Came here in about 2017.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, it's been a change of pace, but I'm loving it. I love it out here.
Okay, that's amazing. Okay, that's awesome. See, I moved to Vegas. Well, never mind. Fuck it. What happened? What happened to me? It doesn't matter. Continue.
What's your favorite movie, Dan?
can you see any of this back here? I am a huge Titanic nerd. Titanic is the movie that got me into movies. I'm a student of James Cameron,
I
from The
got you.
Abyss to Avatar, and yeah, Titanic was the one that.
The Abyss
And oh my
is
god,
pretty cool.
even I have the.
Oh my god!
I'm such a nerd. Oh god, I can't believe I just revealed all that. But yeah, yeah. Ever since I was a kid.
I remember seeing it in the theater. And I took the
saw it in
day
the
off of
theater,
work
too.
when
I
it
was in
came out on
college.
VHS, if that dates
Absolute-
me.
I was in college when it
You
came
remember
out
this?
on
Yep,
DVD.
that's it.
Yes, I remember that.
The
Listen,
two
VHS!
tape. You know I have it.
I had the
Never let
DVD
go,
set.
Jack.
Yeah, it's the one that just got me into movies because it was just made at such a sweet time in the 90s with like practical effects, and now everything's CGI and computer generated nowadays, but like back
But
then,
you
like
were
they
a
built
kid
the
when
freaking
that
thing,
happened,
they
and I
built
was
it,
in college.
amazing. So
Oh my god!
yeah, it
That
came
freaks
out when
me
I was
out.
like 6 or 7, and like
Oh
my parents wouldn't let me go see it because I was too young, and so like when we finally got it on VHS, I was like obsessed, and never turned back.
I
I was like
18,
18, 19. Yeah, we
I
were
was
around
like
there.
20. Ah.
Sorry.
That's
But I
okay.
think
You'll be in our spot sooner than you know when you'll be like,
well,
"Oh my
exactly.
God, you were
But it-
6."
But it's one of those movies that's such an icon culturally that like it's
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
that it's
It was
had
a kick-ass movie.
re-releases for a new generation to experience it. And for me,
Right.
just the story, the real story of it became sort of this like gauge on life for me, in terms of like running your life with dignity and respect, and like having an understanding of the fragility of it. And that was one of those movies that really got me thinking about that, of like how are you going to act in the face of doom or whatever, and
The unsinkable Molly Brown is a huge like cult hero out here in Denver, and her house is
that's
still
right,
here.
I've seen her house. I've been,
have you?
yes, absolutely.
I was
Absolutely.
gonna like, you have
Okay.
to come out and see it.
Mandy has a question.
I was about to click it.
Favorite musical.
Favorite musical. Oh,
And I might have
boy.
issues with you if you pick the wrong one.
There's
You
no
know,
such thing as the wrong one.
I don't think
'Cause
there is such
I'm
thing as a
like
wrong one either,
I'm a-
but
I'm-
it's really
I'm-
got to be Wicked for me. It just has
Oh,
to be
yeah.
Wicked.
Fair enough.
But I also love Rent.
Oh.
Rent is one of those that
I'm older than you. I'm an old school bitch.
yeah, I guess,
can't
I
help
mean,
it.
not agreeing with you that, but I understand what you're saying. There's a plethora of musicals that perhaps, just,
I'm like a Phantom of the Opera.
maybe I wasn't
girl.
Oh, Phantom of the Opera, of course,
I'm a
but I
Phantom
mean,
girl all
Yeah,
the
but
way.
you can't
Les
discount-
Mis.
But Summer, you can't discount Spam-A-Lot. You can't discount
oh, God.
Oh my
Book of
God.
Mormon.
I would never discount Monty
Prostitute got
Python,
evil.
babes. Don't
Truly.
even get me started. But I was a singer and I sang Phantom and I sang Fiddler on the Roof and I sang Oklahoma and I sang all of those things in high
Oklahoma.
school.
Guys and Dolls.
This is hard. Guys and Dolls, amazing.
I had all the old Rodgers and Hammerstein stuff in my wheelhouse, and then the Phantom thing, because Phantom was my favorite for years.
We're at the
It's still my favorite.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It'll never not be my favorite.
What's uh-oh?
We have someone that popped their head in. I don't know if it's okay if we
Hey!
25,600
minutes.
That's all I had to say. I'm sitting here listening to your live.
And we're just
I
going
had to
off
say
the
that.
cuff about musicals and things.
It's my favorite.
that Rent is amazing. I'm not saying it's not. I'm an
Yeah,
old school.
I make lists in my sleep, baby. What's my trip? Never quit. Telling you. All right,
Like
love you all.
Hamilton.
Thank
I
you
love
so
you
much.
so much.
Had to pop in.
Bye.
Love you,
Oh my
Liz.
God, that was everything I needed.
And here I was thinking that Friday with Mindy was going to be the singing episode. And I was just going to be sitting back.
That's
while
why
they
Mindy
sang.
and I get along so well, a lot of common interests there. So
I figured when I was talking to Mindy, she was texting you about us and saying, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Oh my God, Mindy, I love you, but Liz was going to talk to you too." And so I was like, she just might have gotten busy and forgotten because she's got 3 damn new puppies or whatever, and
whoa.
things happen. And but Mandy Mindy and I were talking on like voice chat or something, and we had this great conversation, and I was like, talk to Dan, please. Liz was supposed to talk to Dan.
I'm so glad. I mean, that means a lot. Just I love the format that you guys established here. I love what you guys are doing, how quickly you're growing this channel. I really hope we can get over 1,000 subscribers over here, everybody. Please, please, please. What does Liz say? Roll that like button and smoke that subscribe. Let's do it.
Yeah, we like to just, we're interviewing, but it's more of like a laid back hangout kind of.
Yeah, and it's
who needs more stress in their life?
It's protesters, it's second gems, it's whoever whoever wants to talk,
I love it, and I think it's important, especially like it's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster over the past couple of weeks, even months, and just to feel this togetherness and bond and have people just hear us in a not outside of an org screaming at the F Scientos, like it feels good. It feels really good. So just thank you for providing a safe space for us to be able just to do this.
Thank you for saying that. Speaking of non-safe spaces,
honor, my God,
yesterday's stream, Dan.
Let's
talk about that, huh?
Having a grand old day in the heat. Okay. Making me tired while I was sitting on my couch watching it.
I have one question about it, first of all.
Yes.
Have you gone back to the video where the whole, like, DOA was setting up, like, this big thing, and these 5 guys came over and knocked it all over?
I have seen that, yes, with the David Sanchez guy.
Yeah, but he had a bunch of other guys with him, and it looked like one of that guy from yesterday. He just looked very similar to one of the guys that was smaller, but he just looked like he had on way too big clothes.
That's interesting. I should go and compare.
Yeah, you might want to go and compare.
Because that was just a weird situation. And I watched back my stream and, the guy was like eyeing me. And like, at that point I was sitting on the curb and had F Sciento in the back of me. And like, so I could just see him like doing this, like almost like he was about to perform in a way, or it was just very odd. And, when he started saying like, I have your money. And like, he was on his phone, but I noticed that his camera was on his phone, like it was on the camera view and not actually in a call. So he was totally faking it. And like, if you're talking on the phone like this, like I would be able to hear a voice or, speaker phone or like whatever. And that just wasn't happening. And he's like, I'm here with the money, $300 or something. And then of course I approach and I'm like, don't give the cult your money. And he's like, okay, I just slipped through $300, but in reality, it was singles. He only put like $3 through the door
because the bill he dropped on the ground.
And then of course he dropped $1, but then he goes around the side of the building and attempts to do some more. So I don't know what it was. I think it was a sort of bull bait setup. I don't understand the intention, but somebody was like, well, he said they had his family. Why didn't you call the cops? I'm like, if he wanted to talk to me because I was trying to talk to him and like if he actually felt like they were in danger, sure, I would end the live right there and have done that. But I just got this really strange feeling. And then every time he kept on walking away, he would keep on looking back at me, like to make sure that I was still watching him. So it was a performance. It was some sort of bull bait tactic. I don't understand what he wanted to get out of me, but it was very strange and I can't explain it.
I thought for a second it was almost like he was trying to get you to follow him so that way they could call the cops and say that you were stalking him.
That's what it felt like. That's what it felt like. And so, beyond just going up to the door and watching him pass the money through and saying, SPTV Foundation, don't give the cult your money, they're scamming, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I'm not following this man. I'm going to sit right back down. And sure enough, he came back a couple of times, dropped the $1, et cetera, had claimed that he went to an ATM, but came back very quickly. And so I knew that wasn't true. He did not go to an ATM. So it just didn't make sense. And I wasn't about to feed into that. So I did what I could. I tried to convey the information that I could. But it felt very weird.
Yeah.
And if you
Well,
haven't seen what we're talking about, make sure to check out Dan's live yesterday. It starts around the 1 hour 30-minute mark. I
Yeah, somebody put
believe.
a time code in it. So if you check the live, I will make a short video out of it too. But if you go and check the live, somebody marked the time code
it's
so you
like
can see that.
147,
Sounds about right.
145 or
And I think
147.
over the duration of about 20 minutes or so that he kept on
Yeah,
appearing. But
you just
yeah.
keep watching after that.
Yeah, it was an odd one. And then, of course, I stuck around to see if he would come back. But then, of course, I then caught an elderly gentleman coming out of a gate, the side gate where the parking lot is, and approaching the front of the information center, and the doors were locked. And this man, like, he had some medical condition. He was shaking uncontrollably. Like, it looked like
Oh
he had
yeah,
Parkinson's or something.
yeah,
And that really started, that broke me down.
yeah,
That took my breath away, and I was trying again to convey calmly the information, plant that seed. It's okay to leave Scientology. There are resources for you. And then of course he disappeared. But the person with Parkinson's, it was like, oh my God,
yeah.
like this
That's
man
always
is not
bad.
getting the medical attention that he needs. We know that. And that one really gutted me. And that is the reason why we're doing this. That is the reason why I go back to that location, even though it has the appearance of being closed. They are still operating. There's people still in there doing work. And I don't know what that man's outfit signified. People were like, it means RPF, but like I don't know. But it did
Yeah.
scream lower conditions, and I don't know what that man was going through, but
Well, if he
it
didn't have a vest on and he was in all black, which I do recall, he was in all black.
Yeah.
And that's lower conditions. That's
yeah.
RPF
So he was being punished, I assume. I'm
for
sure
being
Liz could
old.
shed more light on that, but it was like one of those things that just like took me back, knowing how Scientology, prohibits the use of any medicines in that capacity. And the man
Yeah.
was just not getting the help that he needed.
Yeah.
He looked very fragile. And I'm like, oh my God, it was a sickening moment.
Right.
Liz says, OT powers activate. Oh, wait, that's not real. Oh.
And it's so funny because that actually went through my head when he went around the side door and I didn't actually catch him going in. I'm like, did he just disappear? He used his OT powers and just tried to skedaddle. I'm like, wow, whoosh, vanished.
Right.
By
was
the
very
power
weird.
of Hubbard,
It was
I have
right.
the power.
Very
But
weird.
then Mandy makes another good point.
Yeah.
Punished for having issues you can't
Isn't
control.
that the truth? Because now
I
you're
mean,
not serving them in the capacity that they need you, or whatever. I have no idea what the hell he was doing.
You signed a lifetime contract, but they're not even gonna.
So that one broke my heart. I actually I just lost words and like kind of went a little quiet after that. I'm like, okay, I'm ending stream.
And you had a
was
Patrick
powerful.
Perry run in.
Oh my God, twice. Of course.
Does he just walk around that block like just over and freaking over again?
He's
'Cause
a
you've seen
menace to the
You've
neighborhood.
seen
I-
him
NPC.
so
I
many times.
I see him almost every day. I don't stream almost every day, but I see him basically every day. Like because I walk down there, a couple of times a day at least, whether
Yeah.
it's with the dog or by myself or streaming. And he just spawns out of nowhere. It's like he's literally a video game character. I'm
He's
like,
an
where the
NPC.
hell did you come from? Like,
Welcome
but
to the
and
village.
there's been times where he's like yelled at me from across the street. But of course, the first time I saw him yesterday, I was right in front of the org and he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything to me. I just kind of like avoided him. But then of course, when I was ending stream and walking back toward Abel, I saw him again in front of like the Dolby Theater area. And again, he didn't say anything to me, but of course had his dog and anything could happen. But I'm like, thank God. I'm just like, I'm not making eye contact. Like,
Yeah.
nope, just keep going. Nope. But yeah, he scares me. You just feel his energy. You just feel it, and I don't want to have any contact with that man at all. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Mm-mm.
So I will not confront him. I will not be
No.
confronting or shattering in
No
that
confronting or
direction.
shattering.
Look
No,
at, I'm
no.
so anxious just talking about it. Like, oh.
So are you going out tonight? I know you were
Woosah.
talking about maybe going out tonight.
I'm
Yesterday.
hoping to. Work is kind of kicking my ass today, so I have a few things to finish up because, of course, I make promises that, like, are unrealistic,
Yeah.
because why not? And so hopefully we'll see how the rest of the day goes. And of course, I'm trying to get to down to see Mindy's mom tomorrow. She just had a surgery, and I want to
Yeah.
go give some love and support, bring her a plant and things like that. So
I
so
heard y'all were
it's
going
just a
out
little
on
bit
the
of a balance.
town. I was told y'all were going out on the town, maybe.
I mean, maybe. I don't know of any. No plans have been communicated to me, so I just kind of, I just want to go and show some love and support. And she's so wonderful. We had the amazing opportunity to meet her a couple of weeks ago, and she felt like my mom.
Mama Mindy,
Mama Mindy, Mama Willens. She's
Mindy.
so very sweet, and
Oh, that's
yeah.
amazing.
So we'll see if I can make that happen.
Let's go through some of these starred comments because we've already been on here for almost 50 minutes.
Do it. Oh, girl.
Oh my god.
I'm just getting started. No, I'm kidding.
I know, right? We could be here
I was about to go pour some
all day.
wine. Like, all right,
Go grab your wine. It's fine. We'll do that.
Keelan McDonald says, I'm filling med boxes and about to drop all these meds from laughing so hard.
Sorry, not sorry.
And this is from when you kept disappearing. Did Summer just savage herself?
No, I'm on an iPad and I got a FaceTime.
Sounds like a
call
personal
from my
question.
bestie.
He says Summer's using her OT powers to disappear.
Wow.
And then Miss Sunrise Dawn said, like, he who shall not be named, almost running you over with that scooter.
No comment.
I mean,
No
come
comment.
on.
Sorry, I don't waste my energy
The
on just
drama.
stupid
No.
things.
Lady Jane out. I don't know what kind of headset this is. I got it off of Amazon for work because my other one broke. And then I put my stickers from my Twitch stream on the side because I was bored.
I love it. Oh, I'm gonna have to go and follow you on Twitch. I kind of keep that like separate, Nobody's found me on Twitch from this community, but we'll have to talk.
I've been so busy with SBTV and Cultology. I actually haven't streamed on Twitch.
Same.
In a while.
I know my community over there hates me, but it's fine. They understand.
And we're actually this week we're trying out. This is streaming on my Twitch channel too right now. So
amazing.
yeah, we're trying it out and seeing how it works.
Oh, that's exciting.
This is the second one, right? That's been streamed on Twitch
the
at
third.
the same time. The third.
Yeah,
So we had Farrell on. We had Cheryl on yesterday, and that
And
was
then
streamed.
Liz on
and
Monday.
then Liz on Monday. Oh, that's amazing. That's good. Yay!
Michelle says I was married and
And
pregnant when
pregnant.
Titanic came out. Dang, I'm old.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make everybody feel like ancient or anything. It was.
It's okay. I'm just really happy that you're a Swiftie because Heather
Oh,
and Mandy gang up on me with the K-pop, and I'm okay with that because I like the K-pop too. But I'm a Swiftie, and
no,
everybody
I
bitches
totally
at
dropped
me.
the ball, girl, with the Eras tour. I have such FOMO, and
I
I didn't make it. I
know!
didn't make it. So sad, but
The only reason I'm a Swiftie is because my niece is 25 and just got married, and she went to the Eras tour, and then I just watched the movie over and over again. The movie's good, and they're going to do another movie this year to include the.
I didn't know that. Oh, fantastic! Good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
they did an
include the
amazing
Torture
job.
Poets part. Yeah,
always
I mean,
been
I've been watching that on YouTube. Like, oh my god, let me see the set. Let me see the set. Let me see the set.
See, all
Let
my
me see the
favorite groups
costume
have
changes.
always
Let me
been
see the
boy
costume
bands.
changes.
Boy bands? What?
I mean, like the Monkees was my
Oh,
first.
hell yeah, yeah.
I love them.
I love the Beatles.
New Kids, but I look
No.
back on that now and I'm like, I still love them, but
But like for me,
NSYNC,
it was like
forever.
NSYNC. Yeah.
Instinct, yeah.
Forever.
Justin's going through it right now, but
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
Backstreet
yes,
Boys.
yes.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
It's gotta be me.
I took my nephew to a Backstreet Boys concert and yeah.
No.
And then NSYNC's way better.
Yeah, I took my
Mhm.
I was with my baby cousin, me and another older cousin. But she just turned 40 and I'm 47, so. And then our baby niece who just had a baby. Jesus Lord, she's probably
Wow.
your age. She had all these NSYNC tickets that her mom got her, and then two of her friends backed out. So she was like, "Give me $60 and come to this concert with your cousin." And we were like, "Okay."
Okay.
And we went to the NSYNC concert, and I was like, "Oh my god, Justin's looking right at me." Like
Oh my god.
and I was like in college, for God's sakes. Come
That would
on.
have been a moment.
It was a moment
incredible
though, because he was
moment.
like looking, like pointing at me and like pointing right in our direction. It was fantastic.
I loved Lance Bass. He was my favorite.
Oh God. Oh, same. Sorry, I didn't mean to like.
It's
That was a
all
lot.
good.
That was a lot. Sorry. Noises.
If you've never
See-
seen, what is the name of the movie he did?
On
when he
the
on the
line.
line.
Yeah. Oh God. What? On the line?
Yeah, on the line.
Yeah.
Did he
I
go
went
to
and saw that by
Mars, or
myself
did
in the
he
movie
not go-
theater because my
did he go
husband
to
wouldn't go
space?
with me. Or no, I
Did
wasn't
he-
with my husband then. Who wouldn't go with
Did
me?
he go to space?
No.
Mm-mm.
He
Okay.
trained to go to space, but then they pulled the plug at the
Still
very
have it.
end.
Randy still has it. I'm pretty sure my sister might still have that. But that was one of those like movies that I would be like, I'm gonna steal this, and my little gay ass is gonna go watch this alone.
I watched that
And
movie so many
Mandy's
times.
a big fan of Billie Eilish,
Oh yeah, Billie Eilish. is
Oh,
especially the
Billie.
new album. We're
I
loving the new
mean,
album.
talk about a talent. Like 2 Oscars, and how old is she?
Word.
Like, what the heck?
like
21,
23,
22,
22.
22.
Disgusting. Go away. I don't want to hear from you.
Let's see.
Heather putting in here in the chat, BTS, also BTS, twice. I see you, Heather.
Twice.
I see you. I see you.
I'm sorry, I love BTS. I love
I
them.
know.
I love them.
Eagles, Journey, Elton John.
You see, I love all that stuff, too.
God, I know.
I love all that
Well,
stuff
I have
too.
to say, after spending some time at La Poubelle and having the Eagles on, repeat,
Yeah, you can get sick of it.
I need a break.
You're like, I do not want to live it at the Hotel
I had
California.
Eagles in
And
concert,
Right.
and it was amazing. So,
Yeah.
Peter asks, why Dan walks LA? Walks in what
Walks
footwear?
in what footwear?
you don't want to know. I have Adidas right now, though, so these are actually kind of the nicest pairs of shoes that I've owned in a while. But I stepped in dog shit not long ago, so they're about to go. But
Just take an old toothbrush to them.
yeah.
Outside.
They're
Like, that's
clean
too
now,
much
but it's just a
right?
psychological thing,
I'm
you
the same way.
know. Like I just
Like,
like,
oh, way
you
too
like-
OCD to handle.
yeah.
Do you walk around in like a samba or something a little more sturdy?
I mean, they're pretty sturdy. I need all the support, girl. I need all the support.
I
Well,
hear
yeah,
you,
walk
babe.
80 miles a day.
I mean,
At like
it feels
100
like
miles
that.
an hour.
It feels, yeah, I know, right? I need running shoes, but no, truly, like, yeah, I need new
Right.
shoes, so I'm gonna get on that.
Eric Rader's with us. He says, we all need more Dan and more cowbell.
I love you, Eric. Eric is talking about amazing connections. Eric's been one of those people that have just been so positive and so supportive, and even like meeting him on day one, like bestie, Eric, love you. He's the best.
Okay, let me go through these remaining chats here real quick and see if we have.
Follow Dan.
I love
Walks
this.
LA
This
here,
is so fun.
please.
Oh, thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. I took a little bit of time off, and the channel's suffering a little bit, so trying to rebuild a little bit of that
Well,
momentum back up. So
Love
anybody that,
Lance.
yeah,
Another
that
Lance
gotcha.
lover on the line. I still have it. Oh my god.
On DVD. Because that stuff's never going to stream.
DVD, yeah, truly.
It's like there's a movie from the 80s that I love that is so bad. It's called Two of a Kind. It has Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta. I know, but and he plays a robber who just got out of jail, but he ends up robbing her, and then it's like,
Ooh, I love this.
yeah. Well, no, he ends up robbing her, and then he ends up getting shot and killed. And in order to come back to Earth, like the gods, like the the Greek gods, tell him that he has to make like he has to do certain things in order to come back, and they end up falling in love, and it's so cute.
Oh,
I love
I'm
it.
adding this to my watch list.
But it's hard to find, and it has an amazing soundtrack, Two of a Kind.
I have my sources.
There's a song that was really
I'll dig
popular
this
called
up.
Twist of Fate on it. It's gonna be a strange twist of fate. That was the theme song.
Oh,
for it.
hell yeah.
Um
R.I.P. Olivia.
anyway,
Oh my
Pirate Movie is another
God.
good one from the 80s that's hard to find.
Oh my
I can help
god.
you
The
with that.
80s is all
80s.
about John Hughes.
Oh
Oh,
my
I-
god, yeah.
Breakfast Club.
Did you guys
Uh,
watch the Brat Pack documentary on Hulu yet?
No.
I've not seen it yet.
Well,
they all
it's
get
it's
back
not really a
together and talk.
it's Andrew McCarthy kind of like revisiting like what it was like to be labeled as the Brat Pack and what it did to their careers.
But don't they
It's
all
really
pop
good.
in?
All of them except for Judd Nelson and Molly Ringwald. Everyone
Oh,
Of
else, I mean,
course, they're so important.
Rob Lowe
yeah, I
is
know,
in
right?
it. Emilio Estevez is who never
Okay,
does
as long
anything is in
as
it.
Emilio and Rob and Demi
Sold.
show up,
Sold.
I'm sold.
Molly's just too big for it. All right, Molly.
Too big for her britches, even though she never did any more work.
Adele.
Yes,
Oh,
Adele.
I need to
Mm.
get to her concert before her residency is up.
That was one of my favorite moments because
I
I'm an
had tickets
Anglophile.
to that concert, Dan.
I'm an Anglophile, and I
Twice.
had originally seen her perform when I was watching the BAFTAs one year. She did
Didn't
Chasing
go.
Pavements, and I was like, "This girl is amazing." And like maybe
Shit, that
6
was
months
years
later,
ago.
she hit it big over here, and I was like, "Yes,
Yes.
yes."
I knew her before, like amazing.
Right? I knew of
Yeah.
her before.
Yeah.
Um, Liz says you need Air Force Ones, but she
I'm
thinks
on it.
everyone needs
Evidently.
Air Force
I'm
Ones.
on it. I
so-
know.
Oh, Mandy says, when did you let me try that again.
Yeah.
When did you get involved with
protesting?
protesting? And what was your first protest?
Well, I've protested, for gay rights way back in the day, back in
Excellent.
Rhode Island. So I'm not new to protesting, but for Scientology, it started back in mid-March with the billboard.
Right.
But I've been following Scientology and all the crap for years, ever since, going clear in the Leah Remini documentary and following
Yeah.
YouTubers like Nasty Nathaniel and Angry Gay Pope, all the 1A
Right.
auditors. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very similar to us.
So,
And both of
Yeah.
us actually came out of our shells because of Liz. So
Yeah.
right? Amazing how that works.
She's so amazing and loving, and we're like sisters. I mean, we talk like sisters. We
She's been a guardian angel for me, and
Yeah.
I am just talk about amazing connections. She's one of the friendships I'm grateful to have developed.
Oh
through this.
yeah. Once you make a friend out of Liz.
Oh my
man.
God, for life. It's a life sentence. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's just awesome. St. Elmo's Fire. That's
I
what we're talking
love
about.
that
I mean,
movie.
Yes.
A
best
boogada boogada
movie
booga.
ever. A boogity boogity.
My older sister, whenever she would break up with somebody in high school, she would wake me up in the middle of the night and drag me out into the TV room, and we would watch St. Elmo's Fire.
St. Elmo's Fire.
Yep.
That's hilarious. I have
Mood.
I have albums that are associated with every different breakup I've ever had.
See, when I was
Oh my
young, I would just go in my room and turn on Air Supply, let it all out.
Because you can't fight this feeling anymore. No, that's REO Speedwagon. Sorry.
I could like literally, I would just throw on an Air Supply record and just cry.
Yeah. That's the vibe.
That is the vibe.
You're
Chewy's
awesome,
Dan
Chewy's.
Walks is awesome.
You stop that, Chewy's. You stop that.
Oh, Liz wants to know what sorry. What was it like to go to dinner with Serge?
Oh my God. Well, first
Tell
of
us
all,
about Serge.
if you're not familiar with Serge Obelinsky's story, y'all need to get on YouTube and go watch, because he is just a gem.
Well, we know how much Liz loves him, and
yeah,
we've sent our regards and stuff that kind of.
I mean,
thing. But,
everything
like,
he's
you got
been
to
through.
hang out with them.
Yeah, and it was just such an honor just to make this connection, and the fact that Liz trusted me and wanted to introduce her friend to me, so cool. And Liz was like, I have this friend, it's his birthday, he doesn't have any plans, I'm like, let's fix this, we're gonna do something. And it was just amazing. I mean, from our initial phone call, just his enthusiasm and his graciousness, and he appreciated just being reached out to. And we went to the Hard Rock Cafe with my partner, and it was just laughs and just an amazing time. He just has a heart of gold. And it just felt so natural, there were no awkward moments in the conversation. Things just kept flowing. He's such an interesting guy. And he's just an open book. And it was just amazing to get to spend some time with him and celebrate his birthday. And I know we're gonna make some more plans to hang out.
Excellent.
Yeah, for sure.
I just want to
Yeah.
thank you for doing that. Was so amazing.
Yeah.
Don't
We
thank me.
appreciate
It was like, that is what this is about. That's what this is all about. And everything he's been through, like, I just gonna be here, you know, being a support and doing what I can to make
Yeah.
sure that everybody who suffered the abuses of this dangerous cult knows that they're loved and knows that they're valued. And he's one of the people that deserves all the love.
Exactly. He does. And the Aftermath trots out his video everywhere they go.
It's true. I mean, it's so powerful. It's so moving. And, you know, and I know that there's been interesting things revolving Aftermath, but everything that they've helped provide him and just get him back on his feet. And like, it's so moving. It's so moving. And just the power of this community to lift up this amazingly beautiful human. It's amazing to see. It was humbling.
Yeah.
On a
We
side note,
appreciate you taking.
I'm
all out of love.
I'm
I'm
so
so lost
without
without you.
It's so hard to sing together on a stream because everyone has a bit of a delay. But yeah, there's some air supply. Thank you, Tinker Mom.
Tinker Mom, you're so sweet.
Oh my
And DJ
God.
Nico, I
The
agree.
mannequin.
Is amazing.
No, it was not better than Silent Elmo's Fire. Don't even
no,
come with me.
but it's
come at
still
me
great.
With that, Nico.
Mannequin's
Don't
still
you
great.
come at me with that.
I mean, the Starship song with the mannequin. Listen, I've even
yeah,
made that
it
into an
was
F Science
good. It
tune.
was good.
Andrew McCarthy
wasn't
was one of my
Saint Elmo's
first
first.
crushes. And when I got to meet him, I was so nervous because I was afraid, because, you know, he always played like aloof people and he always seemed kind of aloof. And snotty in the 80s. And so I was so afraid to meet him. And when I met him, he was the nicest man. I was so happy. Because I just met him.
Go either way. Don't meet your
10 years
hero
ago or
sometimes,
so.
but
Oh, it's just true for sure.
Okay, somebody's calling me out, but
I
we
was
can
waiting
end
for it. I was waiting for it. 'Cause I had
I think
the time of my life.
I think I'm the only girl on this planet that doesn't like Dirty Dancing.
Oh my God! Shut
Oh
your
God!
mouth!
All right, I'm
Shut
leaving.
your
Bye.
Now, I haven't tried to
Okay.
watch it since I was little, but
Oh, well then go back and watch the damn thing.
I'll
Okay, can
do
I
it.
just say, first of all, Michelle, thank you very much. I have the floor. For this
Sorry.
one, I watched that in the theaters 47 times in 1987 when I was 10 years old. And I love Patrick Swayze. I've been a ballroom dancer and a singer. Even went to opera school for a little while. But that don't mean nothing. I loved music and dance movies. Mandy?
She's talking to me.
Have you seen the movies that made us? The Dirty Dancing episode.
Yes!
It's like all the behind the scenes. You know, even if you don't like Dirty Dancing,
And
watch
it was
that. It'll make you
made- it was-
appreciate it so
It
much
was
more.
made, that lake that they,
That's right.
where the resort was, it's literally like an hour from my house, like hour and a half from my house.
I think it's
in
just
North
growing up.
Carolina.
Literally every slumber party, it's like, oh my God, let's watch Dirty Dancing.
Yes.
Okay, now I didn't have that experience, but I can see why. Valid, very valid. I was like, let's watch 3 hours of Titanic, you know?
Yeah, I would have been fine with that.
Yep.
Liz says, Dan, you're a hero to me. I agree.
Aw.
Yeah, I love me some
You're
Dirty
my
Dancing.
hero.
Don't anybody get up in my gears with Dirty Dancing because I'll let you know.
But
Love
we've
you,
been on
Liz.
for over an hour. So we
My
should probably
God.
wrap this up.
Should probably let you go, babe.
But everybody, if you have not followed Dan Walks LA, I don't know what you're doing with your life or what
It's
rock
in the
you've been
chat.
under,
It's in the chat.
but his
It's
link
in
is
the
in the
chat.
chat, and I need you to go straight after this and go follow and subscribe to him. I mean,
And also
how can
hit
you
that
not with
subscribe
those
button
dimples?
before you leave.
You guys are the best. You're so
I
sweet.
just know every time I put Dimples in chat, you have that look on your face.
It's my nickname, and now I'm like signing emails as Dimples. So, wow.
Yay! Yeah, only 2 people. I've only given 2 people or call two people by nicknames. You were Dimples, and Saul is Cuz.
Oh my God! Isn't Saul just amazing? Yeah,
And
I
I,
mean,
call him, hey, boo. Hey, boo.
I
Hey,
love it.
hey.
every girl in all the chats are in love with him, and so I just
Thirsty.
wanted to make sure
Thirsty.
he knew that we were cousins.
I'm in love with it. I know. Listen, like it's just amazing, and thank you for the nickname because it's very sweet. It's very genuine, and
Well, it's
yeah,
totally you.
I mean, they're here. Although you mentioned you had a friend who got diamond studs in there.
It was in chat. She had one dimple, so what she did
She
is
got a
that she
stud
went
on
and
the
got
other side.
a piercing on this side. It sounds like, so that way she had a dimple.
I'm gonna get glue on ones just for you. Just
that
two
would
little
be
diamond
fun.
studs. Yeah,
That would be fun.
you guys are
That would
too
be
funny.
fun.
But Dan, we have to do this again. Thank you so much
Let's
for
do.
joining us. And I'm so happy that you came. I was
Thank you
so
for
excited.
having me. I screamed with joy when I even got the invite. So,
Oh, we're so happy.
and to
We're
the
so
individuals
happy.
responsible for passing along my name, thank you, because y'all just mean so much, and it was a
thank you.
pleasure to be here.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate it.
And everyone in chat, remember, kindness is free. Sprinkle that shit everywhere. And
Sprinkle, sprinkle.
And we love your faces. We will see you tomorrow with Blake Reed. Bye, everybody.